Hi everyone, it's Aid from Faith Photography, and in this video I'm going to show you how I took some photos last night doing a bit of light painting, which you can see here, and I'm going to blend them together into one final shot in Photoshop. First off, I've taken a photo to get the sky. Probably could have done this a little bit later. This was the first one I tried because I shot it as bright as I could do with that not burning out. Okay. And then what I did, I had a little walk around with my torch and lit different parts of the scene, as you can see here, the gate, the wall. So this is the first time I've ever done this particular technique. I've done light painting a lot, but I've never really done this specific one. So that was the first attempt. I did another attempt a bit later, which came out looking a bit like that, which is quite bright and bold, and a third one looking the other way from below, which I quite like as well. So it's quite a cool effect. So let me show you the process. So first up, we need to get some settings on this sky. What I'm after, I'm going to do the same thing, same corrections to them all. Now the tripod didn't shift at all during this, or shouldn't have done, so they should all line up nicely. I'm going to do a bit of sharpening just to bring those stars out, whichever ones there are. They're not very bright, are they? I'm going to add some dehaze, which should increase the contrast between the stars and the sky. Maybe take the shadows down and the whites. See if I can get rid of that burnout there. So that's not a bad looking sky, is it? We'll go with that. So next, what I want to do is find one of these which we can see a bit of. I'm just going to edit one of these. So let me take a quick look. Right, that one's a little bit burnt out, isn't it? So now, people who've done this in the past have always done them a little bit warm, so I'm just going to increase the temperature. In fact, I'm going to use the shade. Now, we only really want to see the lit bits, so might as well take the shadows down if anything. It might be a little bit on the warm side. Texture and clarity a little bit, because we want to see lots of nice detail. Add a bit of sharpening. Do the lens correction so it matches the sky on the main one. And I think that's pretty much it. So let me highlight the rest of these. I'm just going to press sync and check all. Might as well do the lots because we just want them all to be the same effectively, just different views. And then let's go back the other way, select the lot and sync those. Just have a quick look and make sure we haven't got any that are burning out too much. So that one's burning out a little bit on the floor there, isn't it? Let's see if we can stop that. Okay. I did use my powerful Manca torch. Unfortunate choice of name from the manufacturer, but there you go. Maybe I'll bring some up a little bit. So this one looks like it might have lots of little patches of light, well, although this particular shot seems to be lighting a lot. Okay, there's a little bit of burnout on the wall there, look, so I'll bring that back. Okay, so I'm going to start by clicking the first one and then finding the last one, which is that one, and I'm going to get rid of a couple which didn't work. That one, I think it's just that one really. And now we right click, edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. So this will take a little while. Right, we're back in the room now. So the first thing to do is to put the background, the sky photo at the bottom of the stack, and highlight the rest of them and set their blend modes to lighten. Right, done. No, it's not quite that simple. We need to tidy them up a little bit. So let's work our way down and switch all these layers off and have a look at each individual one. So what you'll see on each layer is you've probably got some stuff you want to delete. So you can either delete it using the eraser brush, or if you want a little bit of protection just in case you go wrong, you can use a layer mask. So I'm going to put it to black. I'm going to put the flow and opacity to 100. I'm just going to paint black on the layer And you can see that gets rid of pretty much anything we don't want. Okay, so what I might do is just go and do the same on each layer. So what we can now do, we've got all these layers stacked up, we can go through and just add in their impacts. So we'll just go through and start to add in these extra ones. So that one is actually quite burnt out on here, isn't it? So let's just, I don't want that to look too burnt out if we can avoid it. So that one's nicely capturing this side of, oopsie daisy, this one. I like the light on these stones at the bottom from that one. Is that burning out? No, I don't know which one's burning out the gate at the top. Okay, so that's a nice bit of light on that wall. That's that gate. So I think we can probably, on this top one, reduce that one quite a bit. Yeah, I don't think that one really helps. Did this one have a little bit of light on the post? Oops, you've got to be careful to draw on the masks rather than actually. No, not that one. Maybe this one? Yeah, that was too much light there. Okay, I can undo it. There we go. Maybe it's not so bad having a little bit of mystery on it. So that pretty much it. I mean, if you look at where the stars are a bit odd, we can have a look at the sky, and sometimes you'll see in the sky that it looks a bit strange. So what you do is you select them all, apart from the background, you press Ctrl G, which is group, and now you can add a mask to the group. So what we want to do, I'm going to select the sky, click on the background maybe. The clouds have been moving, and because you've got lots of different layers, it might look a bit strange. So if we now just hide the foreground, the sky's unaffected by those extra layers. Okay, so there is my first ever attempt at this technique.